What up, M&R family?
It's your girl Mag.
It's Rash. But look, man, today we got a video from the channel EW Bodycam. Title of this one is Parents Panic When Cops Discovered Their Feces-Covered House of Horrors. Wait,
what?
Feces-Covered House of Horror?
Yeah, I gotta see this because what they talk.
This is crazy.
Like, the parents panic when cops discover
their feces. Ain't that psycho shit?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, why?
This is crazy. This is crazy. This time right here crazy. But, hey, let us know in the comments, man, what y'all think and how y'all feel about this one. But look, man, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But look, man, let's get to this video.
Let's get to it.
You see how it's kind of like hard to see through? It's kind of like got stuff smeared on it.
They're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're smearing poop on the wall. And this kind of situation is absolutely astronomically unacceptable.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. When officers with the Oklahoma City Police Department show up at this door on September 12, 2024, they have no idea what horrors they will encounter inside. The man they're talking to is 24-year-old Dakota Dodd, and he's now learning that the cops are here to check on his stepchildren. His first move is to grab some shorts and call his wife, who is none too happy about the news.
Apparently, we have a wellness check. As soon as the door get open.
What? Okay, yeah. So your kids are upstairs, you said?
Kids are upstairs. We've been trying to paint the rooms because they keep smearing crap on them.
Wait, what? Whoa, I'm too busy looking, but what did he just say? They're trying to paint
they keep smearing crap on the wall, so y'all trying to paint the... Whoop they booties.
But first, clean this house. What
First
the?
of all, you can't even... Yeah, how the houses look like...
Kids are upstairs, you said?
They're upstairs. We've been trying to paint the rooms because they keep smearing crap on the walls.
Door. We need to go. There's a what? Cops at the door.
Okay, so we're just here to make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah, they're perfectly okay. I can go get them down.
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
What's kid?
Let's go on the way.
We were clean the house.
But let's keep trying to keep the room checked. Hey, boys, come on.
Hi, guys. What are you doing? Come downstairs.
Did you not see the wall?
They got a kid. So wait, you got them. So what the hell? What the hell?
I've been watching
no,
at this point.
No. Check the corner of the top of the wall. They have a camera. You have a camera in there. You're watching them. Like
they're crap on the wall.
What are you doing? Come downstairs for me, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna go to them show. But they keep smearing on the walls. So we can try and keep painting them and cover them.
Okay.
Two boys, 3 and 4 respectively, emerge from this foreboding room without a stitch of clothing. The officer...
Yeah, you're not watching them first.
3 and 4?
Come on, man. Is they doing that because y'all keeping them trapped in there?
Like it doesn't make any sense why...
Do activities with your kids. Like, you just got, like, what the... Oh, man, you ain't doing no activity. You ain't doing nothing with them. You ain't even cleaning your house. Like, this is wild to me right here, man.
We can try and keep painting them and cover them.
Okay.
Two boys, 3 and 4 respectively, emerge from this foreboding room without a stitch of clothing. The officer notes in her report that both kids are extremely dirty and covered in feces.
They're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're
doing
smearing poop on the wall.
Exactly.
We have a camera right there.
It don't matter.
Always checking up on them.
Okay.
We'll make sure they eat 3-story meals a day.
Yeah.
As Dakota's wife, Aubriana, panics on the phone downstairs, the officer delivers the understatement of the morning.
You guys like kind of in over your head, maybe?
On the phone for you. What's going on?
I work at nights.
Okay.
The wife is taking care of the boys.
Where is she at?
She's currently getting her glasses.
Okay. Well, come on back downstairs for me. Yeah, it's poop.
We can try and get painted.
There's not even a bed in there.
And we can try to use a rug doctor because I keep trying to get them potty trained.
Mm-hmm. How long have they been in that room?
So they were supposed to be taking a nap.
Where are they supposed to be napping at? There's not a bed in
Bed
here.
here, exactly.
They were apart yesterday. The autistic.
Okay. He's lying. First off,
Yeah.
he's lying. The bed fell apart yesterday. So if the bed fell apart yesterday, why they're not just sleeping on the mattresses then?
Or why they not downstairs with you?
So you're telling me the mattress fell apart too, dude?
They were apart yesterday. The autistic one likes to tear apart their beds. Mm-hmm. And so we had to throw them both out.
That's not even his kid.
No. Oh, no. He said they tear apart their beds. Like the mattress, like they're how old is they? 4 and 5?
3 and 4.
3 and 4?
Yeah.
They're not strong enough to rip a bed. They're Are you serious?
Tear apart their beds. Mm-hmm. And so we had to throw them both out. Mm-hmm. My brother just sent me money. I'm actually going to be, once my wife gets home, buy some medicine.
In her report, the officer notes that the door frame to the room is torn up from the inside, suggesting that the boys had possibly attempted to claw their way out.
Right.
That
that's what it
detail,
looked like.
combined with a smell that police describe as overwhelming, may explain the look on her face
That's
when
why
she
I said they
returns
look like they've been
downstairs.
locked in that room.
Yeah, this one they keep tearing up the mattresses.
Uh-huh. Can we Lieutenant start this back, please?
Do we have some pants or something we can put on them?
Yeah, I got it.
You have a...
Let me go get my glasses. I can't really see.
They're not even
As
his
the officers
kids.
try to come to terms with what they're seeing, Dakota struggles to find the children's clothing before finally asking his wife for help.
Hey, baby, where's the kids' clothes?
You home and feel.
That's not the answer I need.
It takes Dakota 4 solid minutes to find clothing that the police would later describe as very large for the children. But as he dresses the kids, his wife doesn't seem to approve.
What's going on?
I'm dressed.
Why?
I just told you why.
Because they're butt naked and they need some clothes on.
Okay.
In her report, one of the officers notes that when she opened a downstairs closet, she was immediately covered in cockroaches. Another officer observes the large amount of flies in the home. It's clear at this point that the officers have seen enough.
All
Alright, how about you? Outside with my partner, okay?
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
No, just my phone.
Can you just turn around? Put your hands behind your back.
Come on.
You know what's
I'm placing you under arrest for child
For
and
child
neglect, sir.
neglect. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
That's child neglect.
Well, you're their
God.
father, right?
I'm their stepdad.
You're their stepdad. Well, you're the one that's responsible right now for their welfare and everything, right?
Right.
You was in there watching them.
Yeah.
You was
While
in there
she was
watching them.
gone,
You adult them, some innocent little
they're
kids.
supposed to be taking a nap.
Like,
Obviously, take a nap where? There's no bed. There's no mattress.
and
There's nothing. The house not clean.
you can't even.
It's nothing.
You can't even
it's-
say like
yeah,
you
no.
didn't have nothing to do with this or nothing going on. You're in the
Stay
in that household while
with
that
it,
is
yeah.
going on. Like
It's not.
Huh?
It was supposed to be taking a nap.
They were supposed to be taking a nap
Yes.
in a room that's covered in feces with no furniture.
I already
Okay, well, you know, I'm not questioning you or anything like that right now.
yeah.
You have the right to remain silent. We'll read you your rights.
Dakota has one remaining question, but the officer has more immediate concerns.
You called on us.
Huh?
You called on me.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to hold back the vomit in the back of my throat.
In the meantime, Dakota's wife Aubriana arrives at the house with their 11-month-old daughter and her mother in tow. And if she was anxious over the phone, the police quickly let her know she was right to be worried.
Hello?
Hi, Mom.
This your youngest baby?
Yes.
Okay,
11 months
so here's where we're at. The fact that kids live in this kind of situation is absolutely astronomically unacceptable. So, outside.
Let me close the door so the cat doesn't get out.
I don't care about the cat.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better off.
Give a F about no cat closing the door.
Green. Come here. Those are your babies. Those are your babies.
And you got them in there playing with poop and
Hey,
you
now
got
DHS is on the way.
yeah.
Do not cry to me.
I'm not crying to you, I'm crying for my damn children.
I literally couldn't even stand in that room.
I've been telling him to clean it. I'm trying.
Mommy, my ASS
Screaming for her ain't gonna do no good right now.
ain't doing no
As the
good.
police gather her children outside the home to examine and talk to them, Aubriana proceeds to ignore this advice.
Okay, mom is out here. Grandma.
Sitting in another patrol car, her husband seems baffled by his arrest.
I just got home.
They don't even care. You're like, I just got off work.
Can you at least tell me what's gonna happen? Or what? Who called it in? Something, please.
No. Call it in. Y'all should have been cleaning that house.
Y'all caring about who called it in? What you gonna do? Thank them?
Right. Like, I don't understand.
You don't
Does
think
it
them?
matter who called it in?
Thank you to the person that did call that in. Like, that's
That
wild.
part.
Don't dare touch my son's stuff.
That's your son's stuff.
No! My babies!
Girl, you do not care about them babies like that. No.
No!
Now you're doing too much.
Your phone has been updated.
Can I at least give him one last hug before I leave?
Don't even talk to me right now.
No. Yeah, right.
The
that
officer's
part. You
apparent
can't do
disgust
nothing.
is
Get a
reflected
hug.
in her report, where she describes the way the carpet in the boys' room crunched as she walked, and was completely hard with dried feces and other unknown filth. It's only one of many shocking details that will emerge about this home, details that the officers share with those closest to the couple.
Can I ask you a question? You're her mom? You're her mom? Have you ever, like, how often do you go inside their apartment?
Usually about once a week or so. I don't visit very often. I work 2 jobs, so.
Do you see that window right there? You see how it's kind of like hard to see through?
Okay.
It's kind of like got stuff smeared on it. Do you know that that's human? That room is completely caked in it. Not to mention the entire house is absolutely filthy and disgusting. Just horrendous.
Just
But those
nasty.
those kids were up in that room, locked in that room, taking a nap. No furniture.
Playing with.
They're in the middle of potty training.
Look, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for
excuse to
this. This
be
is a
playing.
felony crime what's occurring right now.
He was supposed to be cleaning them all.
I'm glad he said that. There's
He's
no
supposed
excuse.
to be cleaning it. Cleaning
Yeah.
what?
I'm glad.
That house looks like it ain't been cleaned for months.
I'm glad that officer said that. There's
There's no excuse. That's not how you potty train a kid.
Like,
There's other
They're in the
people.
middle of potty training.
Look, there is no excuse. There's no excuse for this. This is a felony crime what's occurring right now.
why would you?
He was supposed to be cleaning them all. We were at the hospital.
Well, he wasn't.
In their respective police cars, Dakota and Aubriana express indignation and defiance.
You can't take my wife. Can't. Okay.
He's not potty trained. He needs his mommy. They're fed. They're taken care of. I promise.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They might be fed, but they're not taken care
I
of.
told him to clean.
One officer writes that the couple's 11-month-old daughter had what appeared to be cockroach droppings in the creases of her hips and a diaper in dire need of changing. The police
Oh my
eventually removed the
gosh.
young parents from handcuffs and obtained permission to search, but Dakota's cooperation soon hits a snag.
Would you also be willing to sign a electronic search waiver for any electronics we discover along the process, cell phones, computers, things like that, tablets?
I mean,
Huh?
as in for what?
As in like cell phones, computers, security
He
devices.
just said it.
I suppose, but there's not really gonna be anything on them.
So, you do have a right to refuse. Here, I'll give you a minute to think about it while she's signing.
I thank you.
When she hears about her husband's reluctance, Aubriana has some choice words.
Okay. Dakota doesn't seem like he wants to sign the electronic search waiver.
That's because he got the hide on there.
What does he got to hide?
Lying, cheating bastard. He's just a lying, cheating bastard.
Well, why are you with him?
Because I haven't had the money yet to move out.
You can always, it's free to move out.
Once again left on their own, Dakota and Aubriana criticize the way the police are treating the children while insisting on their own innocence.
No. Why are you leaving my kid on the road? Why the are you asking questions? Why the are you trying to train?
Leave on the road, you had to play with shit.
I've never been abused. Ever.
According to the police report, the two boys appeared to be in shock as they looked around outside, touching the grass and trees as if they didn't know what they were. The report goes on to state that both boys seemed developmentally delayed and were unable to tell the officers their names or ages. In their separate police cars, Dakota and Aubriana do not seem ready to accept responsibility.
Just stop being so nosy.
Being nosy?
They know nothing of us.
What is he talking? He making me mad.
I know who it was. Stupid Mexican lady.
All Aubrey asked to see her brother, and you wouldn't even do that.
Oh, shut up. I just got a new message. No one gives
Okay, then take them kids outside or nothing.
When the two are questioned separately, they give conflicting stories. While Aubriana says that the two boys would spend a maximum of 2 hours a day in the upstairs room, Dakota tells investigators that they're locked in the room for at least 12 hours a day and overnight to, quote, keep the kids safe due to the neighborhood. Hours later, the couple is reunited at the jail for processing, where they will be booked on 3 charges each of felony child neglect. Both 22-year-old Aubriana Freeman and 24-year-old Dakota Dodd pled not guilty to the charges and are currently out on bond as their case proceeds. According to the police report, the children were checked out at a local hospital and at least temporarily taken into DHS custody. In his interview with investigators, Dakota acknowledged that the kids would possibly be better off there.
Do you see?
They better not get their kids back.
This is crazy.
They better not.
This is crazy right here. This was crazy.
That is
But
sick.
look, man, y'all let us know what y'all think and how y'all feel about this one down below up in the comments.
Man.
But look, man, don't forget to hit that like button and
Subscribe to the channel.
But look, man, we catch y'all in the next video.